Love is not something you say, it's something you show. It's not a fleeting feeling, it's a consistent action. When a man truly loves you, it's not just in the grand gestures or the romantic surprises, it's in the way he sees you, values you, and stands by you. When a man loves you, let me tell you, it's not about perfection. He doesn't need you to have it all together, and he won't demand that you never falter. His love creates a safe space where your flaws are not only accepted but embraced. He doesn't shrink when things get hard. He steps up. True love isn't possessive, it's freeing. He encourages your growth, your independence, and your dreams. A man who loves you doesn't feel threatened by your strength. Instead, he celebrates it. He becomes your biggest fan, your loudest cheerleader, and your most steadfast supporter. When a man loves you, his love creates a safe space for you to be exactly who you are. No filters, no masks, no fear of judgment. This safe space isn't built overnight. It's nurtured through his consistent actions and unwavering presence. It's the way he shows up, not just when it's convenient, but especially when life gets messy. A safe space means you can express your deepest fears, your wildest dreams, and your rawest emotions without feeling like you have to hold back. He doesn't dismiss your feelings or make light of your struggles. Instead, he leans in, listens, and lets you know, I'm here for you. He makes it clear that your vulnerability isn't a burden to him. It's a bridge that deepens your connection. It's not about solving all your problems or fixing everything for you. A man who loves you knows that sometimes the most powerful thing he can do is simply be there to sit with you in silence, to hold your hand when words fall short, and to remind you that you're not alone. His love doesn't demand perfection or performance. He doesn't expect you to have it all figured out, nor does he judge you when you stumble. Instead, he offers patience, understanding, and compassion. This safe space becomes a sanctuary where you can grow, evolve, and heal without fear of being torn down. A safe space in love also means there's room for honesty, both his and yours. He creates an environment where difficult conversations aren't avoided but embraced. He doesn't shy away from the hard truths because he knows that true intimacy is born from authenticity. You feel heard, valued, and respected, even when your perspectives differ. This kind of love doesn't just shield you from the chaos of the world, it empowers you to face it. Knowing that someone has your back, no matter what, gives you the courage to take risks, chase your dreams, and be unapologetically yourself. That's what it means to feel safe in love. It's not about living a life without challenges, it's about knowing that through it all you have someone who will weather the storm with you. When a man loves you and offers you this safe space, you don't just feel loved, you feel seen, accepted, and at peace. That's a kind of love that transforms everything. When a man truly loves you, his love empowers you. It's not about overshadowing you or taking control. It's about standing beside you, amplifying your strengths, and inspiring you to become the best version of yourself. Empowerment in love is not a single act, it's a mindset, a way of showing up day after day with unwavering belief in your potential. Empowerment means he sees you not just for who you are today, but for all the possibilities within you. He doesn't try to limit or define you. Instead, he encourages you to dream bigger, to push boundaries, and to step outside your comfort zone. He understands that your success and happiness are not threats to him, but reflections of the love and support you share. When a man loves you, he takes pride in your growth and celebrates your victories, no matter how big or small. He doesn't compete with you or feel diminished by your achievements. Instead, he cheers you on, reminding you that your wins are a testament to your strength and resilience. His love doesn't make you feel dependent, it makes you feel powerful. But empowerment goes beyond words of encouragement. It's about actions. It's the way he makes space for your voice in conversations, ensuring that your ideas, opinions, and needs are heard and valued. He doesn't make decisions for you or assume what's best for you. Instead, he stands with you as you make your own choices, trusting your wisdom and supporting your journey. Empowerment and love also means respecting your individuality. He recognizes that you are your own person with your own passions, goals, and ambitions. He doesn't try to mold you into someone who fits his expectations or vision. Instead, he loves you for your authenticity, your quirks, and your unique brilliance. His love gives you the freedom to grow and evolve on your terms. In moments of doubt, his belief in you becomes a source of strength. He doesn't just say, you can do it. He shows you why he believes in you, pointing out the times you've overcome challenges, the resilience you've shown, and the power you carry within. His love becomes a mirror that reflects the best parts of you, even when you struggle to see them yourself. Empowerment also means he isn't afraid of your independence. A man who loves you deeply doesn't feel the need to control you or tether you to him. Instead, he encourages you to explore, to chase your dreams, and to pursue what makes you come alive. He knows that a strong, independent partner isn't a threat, it's a blessing. When love empowers you, it liberates you. It reminds you that you are capable, worthy, and unstoppable. It's not about needing him to complete you. It's about knowing that his love supports you as you continue to grow into the person you are meant to be. True empowerment and love doesn't hold you back, it sets you free. When a man truly loves you, it's often the small, seemingly insignificant details that reveal the depth of his affection. While grand gestures can be beautiful, it's in the quiet, everyday moments where his love truly shines. These details, often overlooked by others, are his way of saying, I see you, I value you, I cherish you. The details matter because they show how closely he pays attention not just to what you say, but to who you are. He notices the little things that make you unique, the way you smile when you're excited, the songs you hum absent-mindedly, or how you always need an extra blanket on cold nights. He picks up on the subtleties that others miss, not because he has to, but because he genuinely wants to. When a man loves you, the details aren't just about observing, they're about remembering. He knows how you like your coffee, which book you've been meaning to read, or how you light up when you see your favorite flowers. He doesn't just listen to the big milestones or grand plans. You'll find his love in the way he recalls the little things you mentioned in passing. His memory of these details tells you, I was listening. You matter. It's in the way he anticipates your needs without you having to ask. Maybe he leaves a note on the mirror to brighten your day or brings you a snack when he knows you've been too busy to eat. He notices when you're stressed, tired, or just not yourself, and he doesn't ignore it. Instead, he steps in quietly, offering support in ways that feel natural and unassuming. These details also extend to the way he makes you feel seen and understood. He doesn't try to change you or make you conform to his idea of who you should be. Instead, he honors the small quirks and habits that make you you. If you love a particular comfort food when you're feeling down or have a favorite song that lifts your spirits, he makes sure those things are within reach. The details matter because they communicate effort. Love isn't just in the big proclamations, it's in the consistency of the small acts that show day after day that he's thinking of you. It's how he takes the time to know what makes you happy, what makes you feel loved, and what makes you feel safe. He understands that the little things add up to create a foundation of trust and connection. And let's not forget, details are often unspoken gestures that carry the weight of love. It's the way he instinctively holds your hand in a crowd to make sure you don't get separated. It's the way he texts to see if you got home safely or remembers your favorite childhood story and brings it up just to make you laugh. A man who loves you deeply doesn't overlook the details because to him, they're not minor, they're essential. Each thoughtful act, no matter how small, reinforces the bond you share. It's his way of saying, I notice you and I care. In those details, you'll find the quiet, steady love that doesn't just say, I love you, it proves it. When love lies in the details, it's a reminder that you are seen, valued, and cherished every single day. It's not about perfection or extravagance. It's about showing up in the little ways that make all the difference. When a man truly loves you, mutual respect becomes the foundation of your relationship. Without respect, love cannot thrive. It cannot grow into something lasting or meaningful. Respect is not just about manners or politeness. It's about valuing who you are as a person, honoring your individuality, and creating a partnership built on equality and understanding. Mutual respect means he doesn't see you as an extension of himself or someone to control. Instead, he sees you as a whole, complex individual with your own ideas, goals, and dreams. He doesn't just tolerate your differences, he appreciates them. He recognizes that your perspective enriches his life and that your unique experiences and insights add depth to your relationship. When a man respects you, he listens to you, truly listens. He's not waiting for his turn to speak or dismissing your feelings as unimportant. He leans in, asks questions, and seeks to understand. Even when he doesn't agree with you, he makes space for your voice because he values your thoughts and opinions. Respect and love isn't about always seeing eye to eye. It's about knowing that your differences are worth exploring, not erasing. Respect shows up in how he handles conflict. He doesn't resort to insults, sarcasm, or shutting down when things get tough. Instead, he approaches disagreements with patience and kindness, knowing that the goal isn't to win, but to grow together. A man who respects you won't use your vulnerabilities against you or try to diminish your worth. Instead, he'll work with you to find solutions that honor both of your needs. Mutual respect also means acknowledging your boundaries and honoring them. He doesn't push you into situations that make you uncomfortable or expect you to compromise your values for the sake of the relationship. Instead, he works to understand what's important to you and respects your limits. He knows that love isn't about testing how far you're willing to bend. It's about creating a space where you feel safe to stand firm in who you are. Respect and love goes beyond words. It's demonstrated through actions. It's in the way he treats your time as valuable, never taking it for granted. It's in the way he supports your ambitions without jealousy or resentment, cheering you on as you chase your dreams. It's in the way he acknowledges your efforts, no matter how small, and appreciates the energy you bring into the relationship. When mutual respect exists, you don't feel like you have to shrink yourself or hide parts of who you are. You're free to be your authentic self because you know he values every part of you, the messy, the imperfect, the extraordinary. This respect fosters trust. And that trust becomes the bedrock of a relationship where both partners feel secure, valued, and loved. Mutual respect also means accountability. He doesn't brush off his mistakes or blame you for his shortcomings. Instead, he takes responsibility for his actions and works to make things right. He understands that respect is an ongoing commitment, not something he can take for granted. And here's the beauty of mutual respect. It's reciprocal. When a man respects you, it inspires you to respect him in return. Together, you create a relationship where both of you feel seen, heard, and cherished. Respect isn't just the foundation of love, it's the daily practice that keeps love strong. A relationship rooted in mutual respect isn't about control, dominance, or submission. It's about partnership. It's about standing side by side as equals, supporting each other's growth and happiness, and navigating life together with compassion and understanding. That's what true love looks like when it's built on respect. When a man truly loves you, his love feels like a partnership, not possession. It's not about controlling or owning you. It's about walking alongside you as an equal. Love rooted in partnership is a union of two individuals who come together to build something greater than themselves while still honoring their independence. It's about freedom, trust, and mutual respect, not power, dominance, or control. A partnership means he sees you as a teammate, not as someone who exists to fulfill his needs or conform to his expectations. He doesn't view your relationship as a hierarchy, with one of you leading and the other following. Instead, he strives for balance where both of your voices, dreams, and perspectives carry equal weight. In a true partnership, decisions are made together with consideration for each other's feelings and needs. Possession, on the other hand, stifles growth and limits individuality. A man who seeks to possess you will try to control your choices, dictate your actions, or diminish your independence. But a man who loves you through partnership encourages your freedom. He doesn't need to own you to feel secure in the relationship. Instead, he finds joy in your independence and pride in your accomplishments, knowing that your strength only makes the bond between you stronger. In a partnership, love becomes a space where you both thrive. It's not about one person giving everything while the other takes. It's about both partners contributing to the relationship in ways that feel meaningful and fulfilling. He supports your goals without hesitation, cheering you on as you pursue your dreams. He doesn't see your ambition as a threat, but as a shared victory, because your happiness is his happiness. True partnership also means embracing vulnerability. He doesn't put up walls or hide behind bravado to maintain control. Instead, he shows you his authentic self, his fears, his hopes, and his flaws, and invites you to do the same. In this openness, you find a connection that goes deeper than surface-level affection. You build trust brick by brick through honesty and mutual understanding. A man who values partnership over possession gives you the freedom to be yourself. He doesn't demand that you change to fit his ideal. Instead, he celebrates the person you are. He knows that love isn't about erasing individuality, but about weaving two unique lives into a shared story while still honoring each person's distinct identity. Partnership also means sharing the load. He doesn't expect you to bear the emotional, mental, or physical weight of the relationship alone. Instead, he steps in willingly to support you, whether it's tackling practical responsibilities, offering emotional support during tough times, or simply being there when you need someone to lean on. He understands that love is not a transaction, but a mutual exchange of care and effort. This kind of love feels liberating. It's a love that empowers you to grow rather than holding you back. It's a love that makes space for your passions, encourages your voice, and fuels your confidence. You don't feel boxed in or suffocated. Instead, you feel seen, valued, and free to expand into the fullness of who you are. Partnership also thrives on trust. He doesn't feel the need to monitor your every move or question your intentions. Instead, he trusts your judgment, respects your choices, and believes in the strength of your commitment to each other. Trust creates a sense of security that allows both partners to flourish as individuals and as a couple. When love is rooted in partnership, it's not about one person sacrificing everything for the other. It's about both people contributing to something greater, something built on mutual respect, shared values, and genuine care. It's about two people choosing each other every day, not because they have to, but because they want to. That's the beauty of partnership over possession. It's love that lets you soar while keeping you grounded in the unshakable foundation of shared respect, trust, and commitment. When a man truly loves you, his actions speak louder than his words. Love isn't just something he says, it's something he does. It's in the choices he makes, the way he shows up, and how he demonstrates his commitment to you day after day. Affirmation through actions is the silent language of love, and it often says far more than words ever could. A man who loves you doesn't just tell you he values you, he shows you in countless small and meaningful ways. He listens when you talk, not out of obligation, but because he genuinely cares about what's on your mind. He remembers the little things like your favorite dessert or how you take your coffee, because those details matter to him. His love is in the thoughtfulness of bringing you something you didn't even realize you needed, or checking in on you when he knows you've had a rough day. Affirmation through actions means he doesn't leave you guessing about his intentions or feelings. He doesn't make promises he doesn't intend to keep or let his words outpace his follow through. When he says he'll be there for you, he is. When he says he supports your goals, you see it in the way he encourages you, helps you when you need it, and celebrates your achievements without hesitation. It's in the way he makes time for you, even when life is busy or chaotic. He prioritizes your relationship because he understands that love isn't just about being present during the easy times, it's about choosing to show up again and again, even when things get tough. His actions reflect his understanding that love requires effort, attention, and care. Affirmation also comes through consistency. A man who truly loves you doesn't act one way today and another tomorrow. His love isn't conditional or fleeting, it's steady and dependable. You feel it in the way he treats you with kindness and respect, not just in private, but in every interaction, whether you're alone or surrounded by others. He doesn't shy away from the hard moments or avoid difficult conversations. Instead, he leans into them, knowing that resolving challenges together is part of what makes your connection stronger. His love is evident in his willingness to grow, to admit when he's wrong, and to take steps to ensure the relationship remains healthy and balanced. Through his actions, he shows you that your happiness matters to him. He doesn't just express affection when it's convenient or perform grand gestures for show. Instead, his love is woven into the fabric of everyday life in the way he respects your boundaries, supports your independence, and stands by you as a partner and equal. Love affirmed through actions isn't flashy or dramatic, it's genuine, thoughtful, and enduring. It's not about making you feel indebted or obligated. It's about giving freely because he wants to, because it's who he is, and because loving you means actively choosing to care, nurture, and uplift you in every way he can. When a man truly loves you, it is evident in every aspect of his actions, words, and presence. His love doesn't bind you, it frees you. It isn't about control, but about partnership rooted in respect, trust, and unwavering support. It's shown in the way he values your individuality, celebrates your strengths, and stands by you during your weakest moments. True love is not passive or conditional, it's active, intentional, and steadfast. It's found in the details he remembers, the safety he creates, the empowerment he offers, and the mutual respect he fosters. His love is a quiet strength, an enduring commitment, and a partnership built to last. This kind of love doesn't just feel good, it makes you feel whole. It encourages you to be your truest self, reminding you that love at its core is not about possession, but about choosing each other every day with an open heart and a courageous spirit.